What's going on, Carolyn? I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I appreciate y'all coming in. Just give everybody a little time. This is a sporadic video because one thing about me, one thing y'all learn about me, I'm always writing. I'm always coming up with new concepts for y'all for these videos. But when I'm really distressed and really stressed out, going through something, I really come up with my best videos. So I hope y'all don't mind me doing it at this awkward time. But I do appreciate it. All I ask is y'all make sure y'all like is y'all into the chat room. I appreciate it. And this is going to be about, is she serious or what is she? If she's not serious, then what is she? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Just give me a second. Just putting this link in right quick before I get started. Because sometimes I be telling y'all, like, just like any other Scorpio, I really don't like going, as deep as I really could go sometimes, but I really be trying to, relax and, make easygoing videos. But a lot of the circumstances I see and situations I deal with are not easygoing circumstances. And I know a lot of Scorpios deal with that exact same thing. So I feel it's, extremely appropriate for me to speak on this topic. And if you haven't seen my last video that I did this morning, please check that out. Make sure to like that video, because people always see the bad side of Scorpio, but they don't understand why Scorpio's attitudes change, why we go through certain things, or why we act a certain ways. So just give me a second. What's going on, Doreen? What's going on, Carolyn? What's going on, J. Lou? What's going on, Juana Brock? What's going on, Mary Johnson? What's going on, Sharia? Doreen Williams, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. This video gonna be about, is she serious? What is it? One thing you gotta understand when you're dealing with Scorpio, man, is a lot of times we get apprehensive or we get frustrated with particular let me cut this off, particular circumstances or particular situations, because we get almost backed into a wall where we don't have no other choice other than to react or reject the person or close a person out or get a person away from us, because a lot of times we ask ourselves, is she that woman, for us? Is she that particular individual that we need to be with, or is it a waste of time? One thing about us is we hate wasting time. We hate dragging on. And a lot of times, I had to tell a person today, a lot of times Scorpio man will disappear and close off because we are getting to the point where we fed up. We're getting to the point where we don't want to be in a situation with the person no more, where we don't feel the love, we don't feel the aura of that person. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Scorpio is we feel people out. It's not just about what a person says, what a person look like. It's about what a person does and how the feeling of the situation feels. You know what I'm saying? One thing about us is we don't fake feelings. Like a lot of people be saying, the Scorpio man, he's approaching me, or, a Scorpio man talking to me. So do he really like me? Yeah. The answer is yes. We don't play around. We don't waste time. We don't do stuff just because it's the nice thing to do. We don't be around people just because we just been around them for so long. We just feel so attached to this person. It takes us a while to get comfortable and to trust a person and to get to understand a person. Hey, what's going on, Sarah? Get to know a person. So we try our best. One thing about us is we do try our best when we find out the person is real and we find out the person is really close to us. But Scorpio, once he filled you out and everything could be going well, you could be having good conversation, everything. But if you're not in the right place and you're not in the right place, or you're not doing particular things that would, say for instance, keep the relationship together or keep the bond close or keep the love, what I'm saying, strong, it's not going to be there. You know what I'm saying? The Scorpio, we do keep our same love for that person and we build it up if they add on to that. But if you're not doing anything or adding to anything or giving any type of love or any type of attention to us as an individual, we will back away from you. We will go our own separate ways. We will not waste any time because we we don't mind working things out. We don't mind trying to talk it out with the person, but a lot of times the Scorpio will disappear because if the situation is disrespectful enough, if the situation is bad enough, we just like anybody else, a person will get mad at somebody, for instance, and blow off at that second. A person will get irritated and go on a tirade or whatever. But with us, we reserve ourselves. We step back from the picture. We try to figure out what's going on. We try to, build self-control, and that's where the silence come from. That's where the dead silence come from, when we don't have anything. You know how the old folks says, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. That's how it goes for the Scorpio, because we know we have explosive rage. We don't like wasting our energy, especially if you feel like you're the type of person that's not going to hear what he's saying or understand what he's saying one way or another. He's just going to back away from the picture. He's going to cut off silence. So if you're a type of individual that want to get close to the Scorpio man, if you're a type that want to build something with him, you have to be serious, man. You can't be playing around flim flams. You got to be straight. If you straightforward, if you like the young man or gentleman or whatever, let him know that you like him. Put that same energy that you want in return. Build that same bond that you want. Unless you want a weak bond, if you want a strong bond, what's going on, Jesse? What's going on, True King? What's going on, bro? If you want to build something with us, you have to put the muscle into it. You have to put the time into it. It's not going to be no easy going, fall into your lap relationship where everything is everything and you're going to be able to understand everything and get everybody. When we deal with people, we only deal with serious people. We only talk to serious people. We only deal with people that are there for us. You know what I'm saying? Just like I called I don't say no names because I don't throw nobody out there. I called a relative today. He blow me up, send DM me stuff all the time, showing me this and showing me that. But when I call him on the phone, I can't get in touch with bro man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like stuff like that. So like with dude, I'm just gonna play him to the left. I'm not gonna deal with him. I'm not gonna try to build any conversation with him. I'm not gonna try to find out what's going on with him. I'm not gonna try to run into him at no family picnic. I'm not gonna try to do any of that because I realize that he's fake. I realize that most people are fake. You know what I'm saying? That's why Scorpio, that's why we don't deal with any type of woman. It takes a special woman. It takes a woman with strength. It takes a woman with substance. It takes a woman with a real man, a real strength. You know, you can't be no weak individual dealing with us. You can't be fake dealing with us. You got to be serious, man. You got to be strong. You got to be a person of of character. You know what I'm saying? If you fake and you kind of sometimes you're like, sometimes I do this and sometimes I do that. He's not going to be that individual to carry the weight for you. He's not going to tolerate that. He's not going to try to make things simpler. You know what I'm saying? When we deal with an individual, we want her to be solid as we are. You know what I'm saying? Because when a woman deal with a man, she don't want a weak man. She wants a man that's solid. She wants a man that's compassionate. She wants a man that's full of life. And if you're not that type of individual, you know what I'm saying? Don't expect it in return. Don't expect us to be these loving, warm-hearted, open individuals when 9 times out of 10 when he talks to you, it's going to be some headache. 9 times out of 10 when he calls you, it's going to be some type of disruption. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio type, when we focus on you, we focus all on you. We could be in a million other places just like anybody else. We could be putting people on hold just like anybody else, and it is Scorpios that do that. But when you find a Scorpio that actually takes the time to put his time into you, put his effort to build a relationship, to see to go to the right place to build it into the close bond, and you take it and waste it, he's not going to replace that energy. He's not going to beg you for your companionship. He's not going to worry about how it's going to turn out. He's not going to do any of that. He's going to disappear. And a lot of people don't understand that until it's too late. I went through it with somebody who wasn't serious at all. What's good, Tanya? Hey, what's going on, Tanya? What's going on? What's going on, Brittany John? I really appreciate it. What's Sarah K? Make sure I see everybody. If you deal with us, you have to deal with us serious, man. Be real with us. Whatever energy you want to put into it, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's something that you want to see in the end result of. If you realize you're doing nothing but arguing, you're doing nothing but being shisty or being shady, if you being funny with us, if you're acting as though being with uh that Scorpio woman or that Scorpio male is some type of chore, we will help ease the load for you and disappear. We will take all our absent, we will completely remove ourselves from the picture. And a lot of times it makes people hate us. It makes people not want to be around us. It makes people question, what they have done. But a lot of people ask that question way too late. They don't realize it until it's way too late, until it's to a point where it's no return. Don't wait until that moment. Hey, Aisha, I almost said it again. Don't wait till that moment is dead. You know what I'm saying? Try to breathe life into your relationship while it's still there, because if you breathe in nothing but toxic energy, nothing but toxic, it's going to come out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why people don't understand us, because they don't understand we have so much patience, we have so much to give, we have to so much energy and so much love in abundance. But it takes a special individual, it takes a real individual to open that up. It takes a real person to bring that out of us. We don't share that with everybody because everybody don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to get to the point where I'd be like, oh, what have I done? You know what I'm saying? I put all my energy into it. I've been faithful. I've been doing all this, but I don't do that no more. I don't second guess myself. And that's what most Scorpios get to the point. We don't guess ourselves. We don't try to figure out what the other person's doing, because, and I'm talking about high level Scorpios that are more evolved, because we know what we put into it. We put everything into the right place in the beginning. We are loyal from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We share ourselves with them from the beginning. We stick with people in the beginning. So when it's at the fourth quarter and people expect us to pull the best out of us after they've been given nothing but a third string. Think about it, just like football. Most people, we play like star players. We play like first string players that break their legs, break their bones. We do everything to bring the team to the championship, to the Super Bowl. But most of the people that we team up with are third string players and bench riders that will sit there and hog up the resources, hog up the jerseys and the helmets, but they don't want to put in no work. They don't want to dedicate and put themselves in any type of risk. But they expect us to play hard all 4 quarters, even when nobody is there with us. And we the individuals, we'll put all our effort into it. But once we realize the person is nothing, is sitting like a dead lump on a log, and the situation's not going anywhere, we're not going to pull you like we're trying to pull some mountain tied to a rope. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. We're going to leave you exactly where you are. You know, a lot of people, you know, they get, because individuals are different. A lot of people get into their thoughts, they get into their egos, they get all caught up into the mix, and they forget how much the person loved them. They forget who the people are really there to support them, and they don't see it until it's too late. They don't see the what's special about that man until it's too late. Then when we separate ourselves, it's too late, because we know how special we are. We know what we bring to the table. We don't try to add nothing and take nothing away. We know we terrible. If we was this cruddy kind of guy, we would be the type to chase you. We would be the type to beg you, and the type to try to tie rope to you. But when you're a type of individual that has substance, that's super different, that has a special, you know, spark about his character, we don't have to do that. We realize we don't have to do that. There's no reason to do that, because it's not gonna make the person feel any different about you. Thank you so much, Brittany John. Thank you so much. Let me see what's going on. See what y'all talking about. Hell yeah. I was contemplating being silent. Then I left. I felt the energy release because she was toxic. Absolutely, we can feel the change because of changing our, you know, surroundings of people, because we realize, don't, you know, we we are very, very, very sentimental people. We are extremely affectionate people. So if it's not being met, we're not going to sit there and wait. We're not going to play around. We're not going to tolerate it. We're going to get to the point where we tell the person, hey, this is what it is. And a lot of people tell me, you know, their Scorpio had left them without saying anything. And a lot of times it's because you cross the line of no return. You cross to the point where he doesn't want to even be bothered with you. He doesn't want your energy. He doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to be around you, because he knows he's going to be an argument. He knows it's going to be a clash. He knows it's going to be. We realize once you get to the point, it don't matter how many of your best characteristic traits. It don't matter how much love you give. It don't matter how nice you are. We realize once you are disconnected with a person, it's not going to work. It's not gonna be the same, you know. And unfortunately, it's so sad because a lot of people don't see it until we're gone. And when we're gone, I mean, we're gone. We're not coming back. We're not trying to figure out what happened. We're not going to try to find anybody. That's only the low level Scorpios that really don't understand themselves. Are really not um, people of strong characteristics. You know what I'm saying? You know, because Scorpio, man, a lot of the low level Scorpios, they like to play around. A lot of them don't be serious. A lot of them can have a good woman and don't take it seriously. But us, we try. It's with the high level Scorpios, it's the opposite. We try to put everything into a serious, um, mindset. We try to put ourselves in a position where she can see herself with us in the future. We try to put that real dedication. We try to put that real love into the heart of the relationship. But when it's not there, it's hard for us to keep that same face. It's hard for us to save face just to save a relationship. Let me see. I told my Scorpio man this morning I need the same energy I give him. He got mad and told me to leave him alone. Fine. We'll have to show up with flowers and yeah, because I felt I just felt the Scorpio vibe you sent out. Oh, I hear that, Tonya. Oh yeah, and if some of y'all knew whatever, if you want to hit me up on Facebook, hit me up at God Body Channel on Facebook. It's called God Body Space Channel. What's going on, Shakita? What's going on? You know, A lot of people don't don't understand that. They think because a lot of people think because they surrounded by a bunch of people or because they surrounded by a bunch of material things, they think they got it all, but they don't realize that 10, 20 unloyal people, 30 unloyal friends is nothing compared to one loyal friend. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think they got it all because they got numbers of people around them, numbers of fake people, numbers of gossipers, numbers of lie, people that spread lies, numbers of toxic waste around them. But that one person that try to put that right perspective, try to put that right energy into them, try to show that love, it seems like it always get rejected and you always get the wrong taste out of people, the wrong feeling out of people. It's like people will give you their worst. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with Scorpio, give your best because he will give you his best. He will dedicate his time to you. He will be there for you. But when you start beating around the bush, when you start playing us fake, when you start to distance yourself, we will increase that distance between it. He's not going to try to chase you to figure out what's going on. If it's a serious situation and you can't help it, we will understand that. But when we realize it's nothing but a wild goose chase, a Scorpio is not going to go on that with you. A lot of people tell me, I'm going to be silent with my Scorpio, and I ain't going to say nothing to him. And I'm going to let him come to me. And yeah, it can work sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work. If you want to hear from him, talk to him. If you want to say something to him, say it to him. Keep telling people that. People be like, I don't want to say this, I don't want to say that. The stuff that you don't say will be more aggravating than the stuff that you do say. Trust me. Because if you hoarding a bunch of stuff from him, if you keeping a bunch of stuff from him, he's going to see it. He's going to be able to smell it. He's going to be able to read you exactly for who you are. He's not going to take it lightly either. So if you all hesitant and you keeping that enormous space between y'all, it's not going to close in. It's not going to get better. It's only going to increase. It's going to get to the point where it's going to be a wide open space for people to get in between y'all, whether it's another woman, whether it's another man, for other distractions that people take. People just don't take relationships to serious to the point where Scorpios do. That's why we don't deal with too many people, because once we latch onto a person, we latch to the end. And most people can't latch for once. They can't even hold a seasonal relationship, let alone a real relationship, a long-term relationship. If you're not serious, don't deal with us. If you're not a person that really feeling us, let us know. You know what I'm saying? We'll be like, okay, and go and keep moving past you. But if you real with us, keep it real, keep that consistency, keep that same attitude, keep that same seriousness, because it, we're gonna put that same energy into you. Oh yeah, don't forget to donate if you can. That's if you can. I understand what you're saying, God body, but I notice a lot of Scorpio men don't give you exactly what you're giving them. You can give them the best and treat them well, but they won't give you the same energy. Very confusing for a woman, draining, not the saying that they're bad, just tough to go through. Absolutely, because people, a lot of times people only see. That's why I said you got to see, you got to be able to have in-depth insight on that Scorpio man, because a lot of people, when they dealing with us, they only see themselves. They only see what they're going through, how the Scorpio makes them feel, what the Scorpio said to them, uh, what they want to say to the Scorpio, what they've been going through all day, what happened to them at work, how is their life going, what's happening. They never care about what's going on with the Scorpio. They never take for a second to think, hey, this man actually has a stressful life outside of this relationship. He actually lives a real life. He goes through circumstances that are unbearable. He goes through traumatic experiences. He goes through hell on that daily basis. Let me take for a second just to think and be understanding. Let me take for 1 second just to consider him over myself. Let me just take for a second just to be the woman that he needs. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the woman that he wants and needs. Let me put myself to the side and put the same energy that I would want him and the same consideration I would want from him. People all only The only time they see us is when they think about themselves, how we manage to do for them. You know what I'm saying? They never take the time to really look at us outside of being just some type of male. They almost treat us like we're inhuman, like we don't feel, like we don't miss, like we don't taste, like we don't have, you know, feel certain things. You got to understand that we do feel that. We do feel the absence. We do miss people a lot. We miss people a whole lot. When we love somebody, we miss them extremely. You know, we feel very deeply about whatever feeling that we don't. It's never a lighthearted issue. It's extremely serious. You know, so when you deal with us, understand. Hey, thanks for coming in. Wonders Love, thank you so much for coming in. Uh, I think that they give the same energy. I think that they give the same energy in the beginning, but they won't in the beginning because they know people be fronting and they don't truly be meaning what they feel. You said it right. You hit it right on the head, Shakita. Hey, Sky 11 Hook, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. You know, a lot of people don't. Hey, Rochelle, Ashley, what's going on? Thank you so much again, Brittany, John. You know, a lot of people, you know, think we're trying to be funny with them. I think we're trying to play around with them, but we're not. We're very serious. We're very deep hearted. That's why a lot of times we try to avoid relationships because we try to avoid feeling this connect these deep connections because we are scared of getting connected to the wrong person, or connected to a person that don't really care, or connected to a person that don't really get it. Because I think it's more dangerous for us to connect with a person that don't really get it than a person that don't really care. Because a person could care, and if they can care, but they don't, if they don't get you or understand you, they're gonna be doing all the wrong things. They're gonna be saying all the wrong things in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And we're not those type of individuals. When you deal with us in the same way you would want to be dealt with. Love us the same way you would want to be loved, because we have a lot to give. But if you try to box us out or try to be funny with us or you playing games, you will get the worst out of us. You will get the disappearing act. You will get the angry man. You will get the silent man. You will get the distant man. And a lot of times it throw people off because we are these caring, loving people until we hit that bump in the road. But one thing about Scorpio, we don't, it don't got to be no light, it ain't no light bump that's gonna throw us off. You know, not no evolved Scorpio anyway. It's not gonna throw us off. It's not gonna make us, you know, irritated. But it's to the point. It's when you don't understand it and when you don't see what's going on and when you don't try to look at what's going on and try to deal with it heads on. That's when we start to distance ourselves. That's when it starts to get get to the point of being painful. And we're type, if it gets painful to us, it's going to be excruciating for you because we do not we do not put that energy out there. We do not want to hurt anybody. But when we get to the point where we feel like we're being pushed against the wall, we feeling like we're being neglected, we will become this person that you don't know. Because with a Scorpio, as big as our heart is, as gold as our heart is, as wonderful as our heart is, we do carry a lot of pain. We go through a lot. Even if your Scorpio never told you about his past or whatever, you got to understand, Scorpio, we go through a lot. We feel everything deeply. We feel everything extremely. We have a very deep, passionate feeling about everything. So when it comes to pain and when it comes to sorrow, when it comes to hurt, we feel it very much in our heart, very much. So if you're the type of person that don't really look at us, don't really see us as humans, don't really treat us like we're worth anything, we're going to give you, we're going to protect, we're definitely going to protect ourselves. And I'm not saying that it's right, but we will protect ourselves and we will go in the way that fits us best. You know, so when you meet a Scorpio, understand, and even when you're doing the relationship, he's going to ask himself, is she serious? After the first couple of years, after the first 10 years of marriage, whatever. One thing Scorpio always asks himself, especially when we're going through a dispute or something that's bringing us, spreading us apart, we're going to ask ourselves, is she serious? That's the first question the Scorpio man gonna ask herself. Is she serious? Is she a person I can seriously see myself with in the future? Is she a person I can seriously put my love into to fix this situation? Is it worth me fixing this situation? Should I remain in the situation? That's one thing Scorpio asks ourselves, because we dedicate too much of our energy in one day more than some people put in their relationship in a whole year. You know what I'm saying? So understand how exhausting and how real that is. People don't see that. People don't understand when he giving those little messages, it means something. When he send you something and talking to you on the phone, it means something. We do not do that with every day. You do not do that with everybody. We don't share ourselves with everybody. So understand this: when you're dealing with us, deal with us seriously. Don't deal with us, you know, playing around. Don't come with the wrong attitude. Come with the right attitude, and we'll bring the right attitude with you. You know, and this is just something small for y'all. I'm gonna put my link in one more time before I get up out of here. I gotta make a couple of phone calls, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much, because sometimes, you know, God body be under I be under real distress, man. I be really stressed sometimes, man. People don't understand, like, when we can't be with the person we love, and when we can't build with the person that we love, or even have somebody to love, like, it's literally draining from us, especially when we're trying to hold on. We really want to be with that person. It's really hurtful and it's really draining for us. That's why a lot of people, a lot of Scorpios really react negatively when people are playing games, when people are not on the right track, are on good basis with us. We do not take that well, because we are really serious. We are really loving, but we are not the type that's going to play games. We want a serious woman. We do not. We're not looking for, just to be kidding around. We not those. We're not those type of people. We are not no class clown. We're not looking to perform like we're in the circus. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to juggle and do tricks and act like some weirdo. We real individuals. Hey, Sasha Rosa, thank you so much. If a Scorpio shows up in your life, whether it be for a moment, season, lifetime, expect the ultimate transformation. They're meant to shape things up in your life. Absolutely, we shape things up in people's life because we come as the explosion of energy. We change the whole format. We change the whole existence of what's going on around you. But only if a person wants a good change. You know what I'm saying? Only if a person, understands us. Real talk right there. I'm feeling like that with the Libran. I may have to charge her to the game. Oh man, a lot of Libras don't understand us, True King. Don't feel bad. A lot of Libras don't. They very nice, women. They're very loving women, but they don't understand the depth of us, and that's where they miss us with that. When you don't have no depth to yourself, when you don't have no deepness, emotional connection with people, you miss us. It's gonna fly right over your head. Everything we say and everything we do is gonna fly right over your head. And we're not the type that's gonna try to fill that in for you. Whatever you don't get, you just not gonna get it. You know, facts. Just be real and be with the Scorpio. But hey, Royals mom, I'm about to end this one, but I'm gonna give y'all one thing. I don't know. It's a couple of y'all in here. Y'all showing support, but I gotta make some phone calls, so I'm not gonna keep it. Some people have the emotional intelligence of a soggy sock. Yeah, you got to be a type that have real emotional connection. You can't just give us your worst, or give us put us on the back burner and think, you know, uh, everything's gonna figure itself out. Like the sunshine is just gonna work things out. This is just gonna work things out. Everything's gonna fall into place. No, what you don't do is not gonna be there. What you do is gonna be there. Happy birthday to all my Aries. Happy birthday. Uh, happy birthday to Miss Wonder. Hope y'all have a very wonderful birthday. I ain't gonna put the birthday people out there now, because I know they ain't gonna want me to put them on blast like that. But happy birthday! I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Okay, great. They know who I'm talking about. Happy birthday. Yay, 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 Aries. Yay, Hercules, Hercules. Okay, birthday. You know, I got to mess with y'all. Don't pay me no mind. But one thing you got to realize when you're dealing with us is we are different. We're extremely different. If you don't get us, if you don't like us, we're not the type that's gonna blow it out of proportion. We just accept things for what they are, but we really try to hold on to people. Not every Libra. You're right. Not every Libra, Aisha. So it's a lot of good Libras out there, you know, because I do love Libras, but I want y'all to just understand when you're dealing with the Scorpio, understand it's a transformation, it's a reality, it's serious for us. He's not there to tickle, he's not there to tickle your eardrums, he's not there to just so you can look in his face, so he can look in your face. When we do not do that. If it's just some flim flam thing with us, we would just look at you from a distance. We won't even approach you if we're not trying to be serious. And we approach you and we really want to get in contact with you, we really are serious. If we really build a relationship with you, we really expect the most out of you because we're going to put everything into you. So with that being said, I love y'all. I'm going to keep the video up because y'all show a lot of support. I'm going to keep the video up. Aries and Scorpios tend to be power couples. And I love y'all, man. I know a lot of y'all be sending me requests on different stuff, man, and giving me ideas about different stuff because somebody told me do a video on why Scorpios, how to tell if a Scorpio is interested. You know, I like that type of stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna do one day. I'm gonna do a request, a fan request. So I'm gonna let y'all put in your requests and certain things like that. I'm gonna do that over the weekend. So I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Big kiss. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. You know, from by my heart, I appreciate all the love. You know, this is my link one more time. If you want to hit me up on Facebook. God Body channel. Just hit me up on God Body. Thank you, Jay Bird. I love y'all too. You know, hit me up on God Body channel. Make sure you support the video. Please watch my last video that I did before this one. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit me up. I love y'all. I love y'all 100 million times over. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate a lot of y'all more realer than people I know for all my life. You know, some of y'all been real and been loving and been supportive of me. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it goes. We understand that. So I love y'all because we only deal with serious people. I love y'all. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are beautiful, and y'all are serious people. That's why I don't mind doing videos. That's why I don't mind opening up, even as a Scorpio. When I feel uncomfortable doing certain topics, y'all make me feel right at home where I feel like talking and where I feel like doing videos for y'all. So y'all just keep supporting and showing love, and I'll keep digging deep as I can and making y'all understand and, you know, letting y'all enjoy these videos. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace.